Dear students, today we are going to discuss few of the MCQs from drugs acting on CNS, that is Central Nervous System, which include various chapters such as your general anesthetics are there, sedative hypnotics are there, tranquilizers, then stimulants are also there, which are analeptics, antipsychotics are there. So all these drugs classes we are going to discuss in the drugs acting on CNS. The first question is, substance secreted into blood by a neuron is, whether it is a neurohormone, whether it is a neuromodulator, whether it is a neuromediator or neurotransmitter. The substance which is secreted into the blood by neuron is called as neurohormone, and neurohormones are generally secreted by the neurons from the nervous system. They are secreted from the neuroendocrine cells, that is for example hypothalamus is responsible for synthesizing, but it will be secreted by the pituitary gland. For example, the adrenaline and noradrenaline from the medulla are secreted by adrenal medulla, which also acts as neurotransmitter. So the correct answer is, it is neurohormone. The next question is, following is a G protein coupled receptor, whether AMPA, kainate, NMDA or metabotropic. The correct answer is, it is metabotropic. Metabotropic means they depend on the metabolic step, one of the other metabolic step. Specifically, a G protein receptor is metabotropic receptor because it do not form ion channel pore, but it uses signal transduction mechanism, that is it acts through secondary messenger located at the surface of the cell, the same cell. And in case of G protein receptor, the GTP and GDP dissociation and the alpha form dissociation will lead to activation, which will initiate the signaling cascade. So metabotropic receptor is nothing but G protein receptor. Next is, which one of the following drug is most likely to be of value in OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder? That means the unwanted things like unable to control the thoughts, obsession and compulsion disorder. The options are, it is amitriptyline, bupropion, clomipramine or dazipramine. The correct answer is, it is clomipramine, which is of value in OCD. Next question, which one of the following agent used in hypertension is a prodrug that is converted to active form in the brain? Options are, whether it is clonidine, doxazosine, methyl dopa or nitroprazide. The correct answer is, it is methyl dopa, because methyl dopa is a centrally acting agent which is classified under antihypertensive drug. It is a prodrug. Methyl dopa will be alpha methyl dopa will be converted to methyl norepinephrine, that is the active metabolite, and it will be used as centrally acting agent in case of hypertension. Next question is, toxicities of local anesthetic do not include cardiovascular arrhythmia and collapse, convulsions, dizziness, sedation or hypertensive emergencies, strokes. The correct answer is, toxicities of local anesthetic, specifically since local anesthetic act on a particular part of the body or the restricted area of the body. The extreme stage can cause this toxicity do not include this hypertensive emergencies or stroke by the local anesthetic Procaine. Benzodiazepines are least effective in, whether in alcohol withdrawal symptom, balanced anesthesia regimen, initial management of phencyclidine overdose or obsessive compulsive disorder. The correct answer is, they are least effective in OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder. Which of the following adverse effect of levodopa is not minimized by combining with carbidopa? Whether it's on-off effect, cardiac arrhythmia, nausea, vomiting, or involuntary movements. The correct answer is the involuntary movements are not minimized by carbidopa when it is combined with the levodopa. Nitrous oxide is whether it is non-flammable, non-irritant, potent analgesic, or all of the above. It is all of the above. It is again a potent analgesic also. It is not irritating, therefore it is used as an anesthetic. Then it is non-flammable also. So it is all of the above. Next question. The anti-Parkinsonian drug which acts by inhibiting the degradation of dopamine in the brain. The anti-Parkinson's drug which act by inhibiting the dopamine inhibiting the degradation of dopamine, because dopamine is generally a feel good neurotransmitter. So degradation of dopamine should be inhibited. So which is the drug which inhibits the dopamine degradation? Whether it is carbidopa, amantadine, selegiline, or bromocriptine. The correct answer is it is selegiline, because selegiline acts by inhibiting the dopamine degradation, that is increasing the dopamine at the site by inhibiting the MAO-B enzymes which are responsible for the degradation of dopamine. Next is which of the following C is selective MAO-B inhibitor? Now just now we discussed that selegiline is a selective MAO-B inhibitor. Chlorgeline, meclobamide, tranylcypromine are the other options. The correct answer is it is selegiline, which is the selective MAO-B inhibitor. Next question. Which of the following drug can be used as alternative to lithium in mania and bipolar illness? Whether it is diethyl carbamazine, whether it is haloperidol, whether it is clomipramine, or whether it is carbamazepine. The correct answer is carbamazepine, which is used as alternative to lithium. Prolonged lithium therapy can cause which of these disorder or which of these disease? The first is diabetes mellitus, the second is goiter, Parkinsonism, gout. The correct answer is it is goiter. Goiter will be produced on the prolonged lithium therapy, or it can cause goiter. Question is, following is an amide linked local anesthetic. Whether it is bupivacaine, procaine, tetracaine, proparacaine. The correct answer is it is bupivacaine. Bupivacaine, mepivacaine, lignocaine, or lidocaine, these are amide linked local anesthetic. Next question. Following is an ester linked local anesthetic. Whether it is mepivacaine, ropivacaine, benzocaine, or prilocaine. The correct answer is it is benzocaine. Ester linked local anesthetic is benzocaine, and others are procaine, chlorprocaine, etc. Next question is, local anesthetics acts primarily by whether activation of ligand gated potassium channel, blockage of voltage gated sodium channel, stimulation of voltage gated N type of calcium channel, blockade the GABA gated chloride channel. The correct answer is it is blockade of voltage gated sodium channel. Since sodium channels are responsible for depolarizing the membrane, depolarization is not intended in case of anesthetics, so it will block the voltage gated sodium channel and they will produce anesthesia. Next question is, short acting local anesthetic is whether it is tetracaine, atidocaine, ropivacaine, or procaine. The correct answer is it is procaine, which is a short acting local anesthetic. Next question is, long acting local anesthetic is long acting local anesthetic, whether it is lidocaine, bupivacaine, procaine, or chlorprocaine. Procaine, chlorprocaine are short acting. Lidocaine is quite intermediate acting. Bupivacaine is a long acting local anesthetic. Next question, which of the following analgesic is a phenanthrene derivative? Whether it is fentanyl, whether it is morphine, aspirin, or pentazocine. The correct answer is it is morphine, which is a phenanthrene derivative producing analgesia. Which of the following analgesic is a salicylic acid derivative? Now this is actually from the NSAIDs, the analgesics and NSAIDs. The options are fentanyl, morphine, aspirin or pentazocine. The correct answer is it is aspirin. Next question is, neuroleptics are, whether they are narcotics, antipsychotics, antibiotics or none of them. Neuroleptics are antipsychotics. They are also called as antipsychotic drugs, which are used in treatment of different psychic condition or treatment of psychosis. Next question, typical antipsychotic amongst the given is, whether it is Haldol, haloperidol, both of them or none of them. The correct answer is it is both of them, haloperidol, which is also known as Haldol. Next question, neuroleptic having D2 blocking activity, whether it is haloperidol, chlorpromazine, clozapine, risperidone. The correct answer is it is chlorpromazine, which is having dopamine blocking activity, dopamine 2 receptor. Then the next question, peripheral mechanism of action of antidepressant agent is, whether it is stabilization of dopamine and beta adrenergic receptor, whether it is inhibition of the storage of serotonin and epinephrine in the vesicle of the presynaptic nerve ending, whether it is blocking epinephrine or serotonin reuptake pumps, whether it is stimulation of alpha 2 norepinephrine receptor. The correct answer is it is blocking epinephrine or serotonin reuptake pumps. That means they block the serotonin reuptake or epinephrine reuptake, the neurotransmitters which are essential to overcome the depression. So the principal mechanism is blocking the reuptake of these neurotransmitters, the serotonin, which is to be dealt with the mood, behaviors, etc. Next question, irreversible MAO inhibitor, which is a hydrazide derivative, is, whether it is meclobamide, selegiline, tranylcypromine or phenelzine. The correct answer is it is phenelzine, which contains hydrazide group and it belongs to MAO inhibitor, which is irreversible type. Next question is, anxiolytic agents are used whether in relieving the pain, reducing the anxiety and exerting a calming effect, improving the mood and behavior in the patient with psychotic symptoms or none of them. The correct answer is, since the name anxiolytic agent, to break the anxiety, so they reduce the anxiety and exert a calming effect. Next question, indicate the mechanism of hypnotic benzodiazepine action. Whether it is increasing the duration of GABA gated chloride channel, whether it is directly activating the chloride channel, whether it is increasing the frequency of chloride opening events, or all of the above. The correct answer is increasing the frequency of chloride channel opening. The benzodiazepines and barbiturates acts by the same mechanism, only the difference is benzodiazepine increases the frequency of chloride channel opening, and whereas barbiturates increase the duration of action of chloride channel opening. The correct answer is increasing the frequency of opening. Then next is indicate the mechanism of hypnotic barbiturates action. So just now we discussed barbiturates acts by increasing the duration of channel opening, and benzodiazepine acts by increasing the frequency of channel opening. So the correct answer is it is increasing the duration of GABA gated chloride channel opening. Next is anti-anxiety agents have sedative and hypnotic activity, muscle relaxing and anti-convulsant effect, amnesic property, or all of the above. The anti-anxietic agent, they majorly used in treatment of anxiety. They calm the patient, so they also have muscle relaxing effect. Also they treat the convulsive disorders, grand mal epilepsy, absence seizures, etc. Also they have sedative, and at higher doses they have hypnotic activity. Also they have is partial or total loss of memory, and all of the above. The correct answer is all of the above. Nicotinamide is options are is a powerful stimulant of the CNS, stimulates the medullary and respiratory center, and has an analeptic action, also known as coramine, or all of them. The correct answer is it is all of them. Next question. The stages of general anesthesia include whether it is analgesia and amnesia, delirium, surgical anesthesia, or all of the above. The correct answer is it is all of the above. Stages of general anesthesia starts with analgesia, production of analgesia. It also includes amnesia, that is partial or total loss of memory. Then delirium, that is the stage of excitement, and surgical anesthesia, that means wherein loss of consciousness is produced and the patient is ready for the anesthesia. And the last is paralysis stage, whether respiratory or medullary paralysis. So the correct answer is all of the above. An ideal anesthetic drug would, the properties of anesthetics are, they should induce anesthesia smoothly and rapidly. Yes, the anesthesia induced should be smooth along with rapidity, as well as the recovery also should be possible. Then possess a wide margin of safety. Yes, they should have a wide margin of safety, have less toxic effect, they should not be toxic to the body. All of the above. The correct answer is all of the above. With this we finish with few of the MCQs on CNS acting drugs. Thank you.